Oh shit, it was that bitch Annie, right? Turns out she had a hard knock life. But when we start the episode off, they just showing like a little small flashback about how she was training and whatnot when she was a little kid or something like that. I guess they're gonna get more into that later on. But during the episode, we got her group. The guy who's in charge of the group, whatever, left one of the other guys in charge because he was talking shit. I can do this. I can do it better than you. He said, you know what? Here, you do it. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'll leave you in charge. Now go ahead and get to work. Now, I don't know exactly whether that was planned or not, because if you watch the end of the episode, you understand what I mean? Like, because if they knew that Annie was on that team or whatever, that's the crazy thing. I'm not sure exactly what time that takes place, though, too. If it takes place, like, in recent, like, current time, that could have been set up, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to get past that point. But anyway, what they're trying to do in that point, they're trying to set up this guy so they can display, you know, what's right and what's wrong to do. You see what I'm saying? So when they revealed that Annie was the Titan, that she must have been going through something that made her not realize whether, you know, she was doing a good thing or a bad thing, or because they was doing that throughout the whole episode. So is she doing the bad thing for a good reason or a good thing for a bad? Some shit is going on that we need to find out to really find out whether she, you know, what was really going on. We know she's a female Titan, but what really happened? Anyway, Armin, he meets up with Annie, right? He says we're going to help Eren escape. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they made it like well known that he was going to be executed or some shit like that. This was a while ago. It was like 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember exactly what happened, but they said something like that. So anyway, Armin set up this thing where he switched what's his name, Gene with Eren, right? So they can escape. And he says, Annie, I need your help. You one of the only people I can trust or whatever, some shit like that. So they getting ready to go down into these tunnels so they can escape out the city. And Annie was like, nah, I'm not going down there, right? And that's the hint right there. Because at first, when I seen all those people surrounding them, I thought that Annie set these motherfuckers up. And that she was trying to get them come back up out of the whatever that staircase or whatever. And they was going to jump them. And I kept saying, this don't make no damn sense. You know, because I was thinking about, like, I was like, well, if Armin knew, why would he do this and shit like that? Then I realized, it dawned on me. I was like, oh, the trap is for Annie. I was like, oh, that makes sense now. Everything made sense after that. So he kind of pieced a couple things together. Remember, he's smart. He kind of pieced a couple things together. And then when he got attacked by Annie, he realized that female Titan was Annie. So she kept saying that she didn't want to go down there. You know what that meant. She know that if she goes into them dark tunnels, she's not going to be able to turn into the fucking Titan. That's why she didn't want to go down there. So anyway, they seen that she was going to bail, and they were playing word games. They said, fuck it, we just going to come right out. They said, we know you're the female Titan. Because they were playing games. Annie knew that they were trying to set her up. And they knew that Annie knew, and Annie knew that they knew that she was a female Titan, and they knew it, and they both knew. So they were just playing word games. So they said, fuck it, we're going to come right out. And then they attacked her, right? And they wouldn't let her bite her hand, right? So she wouldn't be able to turn to the Titan. But she has a ring on just in case. It has like a little sharp edge on it that she can turn into a Titan. She did it. And that's where the episode ends. But in terms of this episode, I'm going to give it a 3. It wasn't over the top good. It was just okay. But the only good thing was we find out who the female Titan was. That's really what we got out this episode. And it seems like, I think, what's his name? Erwin? You know, the commander, whatever his name is. I think that Armin told him what happened. And that's why they said since they got back to the city, they've been setting that little plan up since then. Because the dude is smart, just as smart as Armin. I think they were setting it up from that point, since that point. But anyway, in terms of development, we just got the female Titan. We just got to figure out, you know, like what's her backstory and why she did what she did and what's going on and who else is involved. But go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video. Go ahead and leave your comments. If you like the video, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe. And I'm out. Anime and manga means more. Motherfuckers keep banging.